Hello, everyone. It's me, Kunda. This has been kind of a trip back to my roots. My original roots with my grandparents, bringing the family to United Church, and then my younger roots as I gained my independence a little more and spent a lot of time online on sites that no longer exist or exist in a far different form, discussing religion as a militant atheist with both other atheists and religious folks. And like one of those religious folks used to say, "Hey everyone, it's me, Kunda, here with you once again. And hopefully for many more times in the future." Let's go through this tunnel real quick. I am in the dark, both literally and as far as the folks there are concerned, also spiritually. But
hey, I just wanted to say hey. I seen you. I wanted to say hello, but
hey.
I never did, so I just wanted to say hey and
Hey.
have a great day.
Thanks.
All right,
you
God
too.
bless you.
I appreciate the kind words. Thank you very much. I might see you around at something in the future. Are you guys from Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Originally
Yeah.
Manitoba.
Okay.
Yeah. God bless you.
Hopefully see
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
Kunda.
Kunda. Michael.
Michael and Mark.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks.
Take care, Kunda.
Take care. Have a good night. So there's been a lot of that, but it is what it is. A lot of those kind of chats. I spoke with one of the counter demonstrators. I spoke with a lady who's a detransitioner. I tried to get an interview with Sean. Unfortunately, he said that he didn't have the time for an interview. It reminded me a lot of my trying to get an interview with our Liberal MP, Cody Blois. But it is what it is. Sometimes those folks are busy, and sometimes they just want me out of their face. I don't know what it was with Sean. I try and hope for the best with Cody. Maybe I'll interview him again. I'm gonna try if he runs in the next election, even though it's a few years out. But yeah, just leaving the venue now. Gonna get home, gonna get uploading some. But the last few years have been hard. Growing up, I was always pretty sure of who I am. And in most ways, I think I'm very consistent, and I've been very consistent. That's not as to say I don't grow. We should all be growing, and hopefully growing for the better. Too many of us, growth seems like a constant decline, whether it's emotionally, mentally, and especially physically. And to some degree, physically, there's nothing you can do. But to some degree, physically, we end up with the bodies that we forge with our own efforts. And that's not as to say everybody does. Some of us literally are victims of unfortunate circumstances, whether they be genetic by birth, whether something happens to us in childhood and we have to live with some kind of physical disadvantage for the rest of our lives. It is what it is, and sometimes it sucks. But life doesn't suck. at least it shouldn't suck. And we should do our best to make it not suck for ourselves, for our families, and for everyone else if we can. That's what it's all about. So I got cut off there. Nothing bad. I'll go into that in a second, but I just want to read something that came to me while I was sitting there listening to Sean and witnessing the celebration. I'm Kunda. I'm a gonzo journalist today. Another day, I'll be a land and water defender. And the day after that, I'll be defending freedom. The freedom of my sisters to access abortions when they need it. The freedom of all people to express themselves how they see fit, their gender, their religion, whatever it is. I am who I am. And I appreciate the people who stick around with me and who realize that just my intentions are good. I want the best for all of us. I trust that things are going to work out. I don't think we need to demonize and exaggerate rhetoric against each other. I think we can compete fairly in the arena of ideas, and whatever happens, happens. I'll stand up for what's right forever, even if it gets difficult, and it has got difficult at times. But yeah, it is what it is, and I am what I am. I are who I are. I'm learning from the people that feel to me like I should be learning from. And I'm grateful for the people in my life, in all of our lives, who I'm grateful for the helpers and the freedom fighters and the defenders, because we don't all see eye to eye, but we all want good. We just disagree on what good is. Sometimes we see other people who disagree radically, and we think, how could these people want things that we don't understand unless we care to understand those people as people? And it's hard, but it is what it is. While I was walking, I had 2 different cars roll up and offer me a ride, get me to where I'm going faster. And that's another part of what it's all about, and I appreciate them getting me to the destination faster. And I hope that wherever it is, I can get there, and that once I'm there, I can help other people more than I can help myself, because I hate that it feels like I accept more help than I'm able to offer. And I try and offer as much as I can, but yeah, I don't want to rant, I don't want pity, and I don't want to be bitching. It's all good. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for the work that I'm sure everybody who's paying attention to this is doing, whether you're a sold out Jesus freak, whether you're anti-fascist, and we should talk soon, because I have anti-fascist friends. I don't think Antifa is the enemy, but what is that Bob Marley line about us all getting together and be all right? That's what we got to do. So yeah, it's all good in the hood, and you'll see me when you see me. Peace. And one last thing, I I do have the questions that I intended to ask to Sean. I wish I remembered the proper way to request that kind of help from such a Christian, but it slipped my mind. I'm still studying. Anyway, if y'all want to see those interview questions in a video, let me know and I'll make that video. If nobody wants it and nobody cares, I'm not going to waste the effort. But I don't mind making that video, and I would hope that he could find it in him to find the time for a response. No worries if he doesn't. I get busy dude. But yeah, peace.